In this video, I'm going to identify the Antichrist. The Bible tells us a lot about him. It tells us that what he will do, but it gives some description as to his identity. Part of his identity is found in Daniel 9:26. And after and the people of the prince that shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary, and the end thereof shall be with a flood, and unto the end of the war desolations are determined. Now when it says the prince that shall come is the Antichrist. And it says the people of the prince that shall come. So the people who destroyed the temple after Jesus was there, after Jesus was crucified, those are his people. Further characteristics of him, in Daniel 9:36-39, 11, chapter 11, 39, 36-39. And the king shall do according to his will, and shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every god. So if you see somebody exalting himself above God, well, that's one of the characteristics of the Antichrist. And shall speak marvelous things against the God of gods. So if you find somebody speaking things against God, then that's another characteristic of him. And shall prosper till the indignation be complete. Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers. So the Antichrist is not going to care about God. He's going to be against Jesus. And in 1 John, chapter 2, verse 18, and chapter 2, verse 22, and 4:33, it says that those who don't exalt Jesus or deny Jesus confesses, is Antichrist. These are different Antichrists. There's a lot of different Antichrists. Not all the same. But nor shall he, here's the more characteristics of the Antichrist. Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women. So that right there probably means that he's single. So every leader that you know of that's married is definitely out of that. It's definitely not the Antichrist. Nor regard any God, for he shall magnify himself above all. So if he's going ahead and denying every god, every pagan god, no matter what god it is, no matter where they come from, then that's probably that somebody is certainly a candidate for the Antichrist. But in his estate shall he honor the God of forces, and a God whom his fathers knew not shall he honor with gold and silver, and with precious stones and pleasant things. So the only God, the God of forces he's talking about, is what is referred to as Allah. That is the only God the Antichrist will regard. And thus shall he do in the most strongholds with a strange God, whom he shall acknowledge and increase with glory. Yeah, the Antichrist is going to acknowledge Allah. He is going to be worshiping Allah. So the Antichrist, by these verses here alone, say that he is a Muslim. And he shall cause them to rule over many, and shall divide the land for gain. Yeah, so a lot of people who want to go ahead and divide the land of Israel, they are in the camp of being the Antichrist. Now, here's another thing. Muslims have this, they have a Messiah called the Mahdi. The Mahdi, they say, will come at a time of great turmoil and bring peace between the Muslims and Israel. Well, that's something the Antichrist will do. He will certainly be bringing, he confirms a covenant with Israel. So yes, the Antichrist and the Mahdi, the Muslim, the Mahdi, their Messiah is the Antichrist. And I've said this before, many other people have said this before. A lot of research has gone into this. Yes, that is the Antichrist. He will come. He is a Muslim, and his people are in the Middle East. So the Antichrist is coming from the Middle East. He's not coming from any other country in the world. It doesn't matter how much you don't like a particular leader you have. If you are not in the Middle East, then your leader is probably not the Antichrist. But come to Jesus. Acknowledge Jesus. Confess Jesus.